Mike Jones Beats.
How's everybody doing? What the fuck, yo? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So many times that happens. Anyway, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about today. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Trump situation. We're going to talk about a couple of other things also. Not just the Trump situation. We also, I guess, we're going to go over some of this R. Kelly stuff that's happening, and I guess we'll pick up a comment or two. A comment or two. Yeah, all the stuff that I said that was muted was dope. What the hell? That shit was dope. I hate when I do that. Anyway, as usual, we want to start off this live giving thanks to everybody that donated on the previous live. So shout out to Straight Ballin' with the $2 drive, James S with the $5 drive, Rue Jones with the $10 drive, James S with the $10 drive, Matching Rule. Shout out to Illusion with the $3.99 drive, Big Star with the $10 drive, Straight Ballin' with the $2 drive, Black Wolf with the $15 drive, James S with the $5 drive, and James Belcher, pardon me, with the $2 drive. Definitely appreciate you. Also, as far as the PayPal is concerned, we also want to say we appreciate Lauren Simpson for the $5 drive and Vic Star for the $40 drive. Also, shout out to the sponsor of this video, Home Team Network, with the $20 drive. The only way you can sponsor a live video is with a $20 donation. $20 drive. Shout out to Home Team Network and shout out to G's Up. Okay, now we can get into what's going on. Definitely appreciate everybody that helps keep the channel going. You guys are all the best. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Anyway, who we got up in here tonight? What up, Michael Pineda? Who else we got? Brian Spikes Hopkins. He said he's watching the news now. What they talking about, Brian Spikes? What up, Easy Living, Monica Kendra Whitehead, Angelique Paquette. How you doing, Angelique Paquette? What up, Triple A? Triple A sent in a donation today, didn't he? No, that was yesterday. Appreciate you, my brother. What up, Christopher Walker? What up, Lambo Gully Boy Revolution? He says, I always freestyle to the BBN beat when it comes in. That's what it is, my brother. That's a whole fact. Can we get some bags? Can we get some bags already? I just want to see some bags. I want to see some bag season emojis. Can we get some bags and some bag season emojis? What up, G's Up? What up, Jason B? Jason B said we in the building. That's what it is, yo. What up, Erica Burgess? What up, Scarred Music? Shout out to Scarred Music. He is an affiliate that we have in Chile. He's keeping us appraised on the situation that's going on down there as far as their particular situation with their government. And also he talks to me about the music scene down there also. So shout out to Chile. That's a whole fact. And shout out to Scar Music for bringing that to us. What's up, Shade Lacey? Who else we got up in here? Zoe G. What up, Zoe? I said James B. I'm not sure. What up, Campus Ron? How you doing, my brother? What up, Shy Murder? Okay. What up? Shy Murder's a chick, by the way. What up, Eugene Mickens? Hope y'all can hear me now. Everybody was letting me know they couldn't hear me. I appreciate you. Zoe G said hashtag don't mute Frost. Please don't mute Frost. What up? Who else we got up in here? What up, Juju Thomas? Who else we got up in here? TZ say, what it do, Jack Frost? And Trump is mad about taking his power. That's a fact. Trump is over there. You know how we see the cartoons and shit, and you see the steam come out somebody's ears, and then like the top of their head get cut off right here, and the scalp goes off, and then that's what's happening to Trump right now. They have to fix his whole toupee or his whole real hair that he's combing over. They gotta have to fix it. Trump is combing hair from over here all the way to over here. Like Trump got pieces of hair. Like Trump probably don't got no hair right here. It's just all one real long flat right here that he just combs over to that side. Shout out to Trump making it happen for all of us guys going bald. I'm with you, Trump. Shalom, Jason. Who else we got up in here? What up, Rue Jones? What up, One Nation? What up, L12? Geo Loso? How you doing? What up, Mike Wade? Yankee Mike Wade. We got two different Mike Wades. One has no avatar. One has no picture, and the other one is wearing a Yankee hat. Shout out to Mike Wade, the Yankee Mike Wade. Who else we got up in here? What up, James S? I said James S. What up, the few? How you doing, my brother? Cynthia Broach. What up, Free Nuke? Salute. You already know. Who else we got up in here? That dude. What up, that dude? All right, there we go. Fly guy. What up, fly guy? All right, so we that's the whole. How long did that shit take? That shit took 10 minutes. That whole intro shit. So from now on, when y'all come, if y'all don't want to see the actual like intro and you catching it like on tape delay, as we gonna call it, you know, right now about 10 minutes in is when I'm gonna get into whatever the hell I'm talking about. So don't get mad. Just skip to about 10 minutes in. That shit took forever. And I was talking fast. Hold on, before we get into what we talking about, I was talking fast, wasn't I? I was talking pretty quickly. I wasn't I wasn't talking slow. I was talking pretty fast. 10 damn minutes. That shit took forever, yo. What in the hell? Anyway, one of the things that we're gonna be discussing is the whole Trump situation with the because you know a plane's been shot down, right? Y'all know that, right? A plane's been shot down. The missile that shot the plane, the surface to air missile or whatever the hell that shot the plane down, was Iranian equipment. America is basically saying that Iran shot it down by accident. Hey, the few, what are y'all talking about? Too cheap to spend. What are y'all talking about? Um, no, it was a plane coming either from it was like a Ukrainian plane or something like that. No, they determined that the missile that shot it down was Iranian. That's what I heard. I didn't hear nothing about it being Russian equipment. I do not know what you're talking about, and I don't know your account. So I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not saying that your opinion isn't right, and nor am I saying that you're not correct. It's crazy that I got to say all of this. But what I'm saying is that that's not what I heard. What up, Wayno? Nerez Jungalos? I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about no Russian equipment. Oh, y'all talking about Trump's hair. Gully Boy says, I think they planned on blaming it on the U.S. and it backfired. I'm sure over there they saying it was from the U.S. I've heard it's been Iran's the whole entire time. I heard it was bought from Russia. Okay, copy. I hear what you're saying. My apologies, Nariz. Hector, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. And if you're coming in here to beef with me about something that somebody else's is doing on their YouTube channel, I'm gonna kick you. Okay? Anyway, so apparently what they're saying is that there was a missile that accidentally shot down a plane. Has anybody else ever heard about a missile accidentally shooting down a plane? Could somebody tell me about this? Does that even make sense? Who thinks that makes sense? Let's have a vote real quick. Who thinks it makes sense that a missile accidentally shot down a plane? You think that it makes sense a missile accidentally shooting down a plane? You do not think that that make any sense. We're not calling no people names AM Sport, but thank you for trying to keep it PG. I'm just gonna erase the comment. I don't know how you accidentally shoot a missile at a and blow up. I don't know how you do that. There's 170 something people was on that plane. What are you gonna tell their families? What are you gonna tell the kids that now they parents can't come home? What you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell the parents that now they gotta bury their children, or at least bury the effigy of their child because they can't even find the body? How you accidentally shoot something you have to target? That's a pretty good point, Big Hats. Shout out to Big Hats. No, they know who's with these planes. The question is, I'm gonna tell y'all what the real question is, right? And we're not gonna harp on this, but I want to say this so in the future, if we hear anything, you understand where I'm already thinking. Who was on that plane? Who was on the plane? There's a good chance that one person had to die. In order to kill that one person, they killed 170 something other people because one person had to die. Who's on that plane? I don't believe it was. I don't believe you could shoot a missile accidentally. Like, how does that happen? Is somebody like the maid is like in there dusting, and the maid actually the maid is dusting, and the maid hits the button by accident. Like, how does this happen? I mean, the people died. I'm not trying to laugh at the fact that people died. I'm just saying, like, how does this happen by accident? How does that happen? I'm not trying to laugh at the fact that people died. That is not a joking matter. But how do you shoot a missile by accident? Like, I want to know what happened. Like, seriously, like there has to be a real explanation, and they need to show us video proof of this explanation. How do you shoot a missile by accident? It's a whole procedure you gotta go through. I'm not trying to laugh because this is a real serious situation, but you gotta understand when people are telling me shit that don't make no sense. It don't matter how serious the situation is. I'm gonna usually be laughing that you think somebody gonna believe that. That dude said plausible. Someone could have been on there. They need going. Yep. However, in the 80s, Japanese airlines were shot down accidentally by Soviet. Oh, yeah. I guess you're talking about a situation where something I'm talking about actually happened in the past. Appreciate you. It could have been one of them automated aircraft, anti aircraft defense systems. That's a possibility, JJ. That's a possibility. That's about the most plausible reason I've heard so far. So let's keep that to ourselves before somebody from Iran sees that and they use that as their bullshit. Shout out to James S. starting the $5 drive. He said, BBN fams, be safe. I have people in town. Gotta go. We'll rewatch later. That's what it is, James S. James S is big balling over there. I'm about to be in town. We about to go to that damn Raiders game. Yo, I ain't forget. Just so I ain't forget. I'm about to like get a calendar. For that one purpose. Anyway, Free Nuke said, that's a missile bot, a firearm. That's an excuse you can use for. Yeah, I guess the government don't feel it's necessary to give a real justification to, because it was not an accident. They don't have a justification, so they're gonna say, look over here, look over here, look over here, so we don't see what's going on over here. You know, they don't got no damn justification for that. Come on, man. You serious? Shake my SMFH, but they're a flight plan, the plane flying that somebody knows exactly. There's a flight plan. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you why I like our chat, because people say something and I don't really want to talk it down sometimes because it's a good idea. So I'll just not say nothing and I'll wait and see if somebody else responds back to the comment after I read it. And Big Hats just responded back to the comment. Did he initially make the comment? No, somebody else did. I think it was Jay. Yeah. I'm gonna be ready when the damn you said the football game, right? PG-12 MX. Oh shoot, Ukraine is in Russia, right? So you're trying to tell me Iran shot down a plane that was a Russian passenger, a Russian civilian plane? What up, Rotterdam? Okay, Ukrainian hates the Russians. Okay, okay. Just so we can be clear. Thanks, that dude. Thank you. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I wasn't sure about that. I keep thinking Ukraine is in Russia for some strange reason. I have no idea why. I don't think that. I don't know why. So you're saying that they're the opposite. So that means that Russia, Carlo Iron Addict said Russia probably wanted someone gone. So that means that they're not together. And that means that the Russians actually do got beef with the Ukraine, possibly. Yes, I know. I gotta hit you up, James S. That's a whole fact. So Russia's at war with the Ukraine, right? Iran, who is a ally of Russia's, right? Shoots down a Ukraine plane. What up, Uber guy? I ain't seen you in a dumb long time. Maybe they was just in their crib like, and then the missiles just start flying. I don't know, but Iran did them a favor. That's even more interesting. That's even more interesting because then that says that means that they spoke to Trump and told Trump, "Yo, you do the wrong thing. Russia's gonna get involved in this and not on our side. They probably help you. They probably helped you get elected." But I'm telling you right now, when it comes to being friends with us or Iran, Russia's gonna pick Iran, homeboy. Yo, it's really bananas out here right now. That's a whole fact. So what up, Byron Washington? I ain't seen you in a long time either. You saying that they think that the plane, they thought the plane was ours. That's what I think the mistake was. I don't think the mistake was shooting the missile. I think the mistake was that they mistake the plane for a different plane. That's what I think it is. That's what I think the problem is, personally. That's what you said earlier, Whitney? During this live or during a different live? Shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $10 drive. Appreciate you, my brother. With the eyes. I think is those the Clint Eastwood eyes, Brooklyn Born? Peace to all. Yeah, friendly fire does happen, but I think that they meant to shoot that plane now. But they could have just got the wrong plane. That's a fact. That's a possibility. Do I got any admins in here tonight? God dang it. Any admins in here tonight? Guess I don't got no admins in here tonight. It's sad. It's sad when we have to come into a live chat and have a decent conversation. You said it's sad when you got to come into a chat to have a decent conversation with a person. I'm sorry that that's what the situation currently is. Big Hat says they got the plane they wanted. What you mean by that, Big Hat? So what's your theory? Remember, Trump is best friends, and he think he's best friends with Russia. The plane came. The army base was blown up first. As far as I know, this is the way it happened. The general was killed at one Iraqi airport. Then the Iraqi base where the Americans were staying got blown up. And then the plane got shot out the sky. War is coming. And there's somebody trying to force it to happen. War is coming. No, Trump just fell for the shenanigans. I think they fell for the banana in the tailpipe by going after that general. So PG-12MX says, yeah, the missile system got delivered from Russia that day and they got rid of it the same day later. Damn. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all what I believe happened as far as with this whole Trump situation. Trump is just, I'm telling you, they're telling Trump, they're giving Trump the go ahead to talk trash. Trump is pulling a Takashi. They're giving Trump the go ahead to talk trash, talk crazy to these people, talk crazy to that people. Don't worry, they're not gonna do nothing. Then what ends up happening is they end up blowing that general up, still believing their own hype. Then what happens? They find out something might really go down. Like, nah, we can't let that slide. Like, we can't let that slide. That's our second person in command over here. Imagine if somebody killed the vice president and America was like, you know what? We're just gonna let that slide. What? Are you serious? Yeah, the vice president got blown up, but we just gonna let that slide. Like, can y'all see that happening? You understand what I'm saying? So they created a situation which then put Iran in a position where they had to do something. So they had to blow up that other base. But what they did was they alerted the US first. I kind of think the US is saying the way Trump came off and the way some of the other verbiage was used, I think they might have just had a spy. And a spy let them know what was going on. Or they leaked it on purpose. I don't think it was something where Iran just came to the US and said, yo, we're gonna blow that spot up. I think that it was leaked. So now we're in a situation where this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I believe that we're in a situation where you have Trump, who's already been talking mucho shit. What up, Sule? Trump, who's already been talking mucho shit, more shit than anybody could ever believe, because you know that's Trump. He always talking crazy. And now America's not backing his play, so we all look weak. Soleimani, I don't know. I don't know. He said that he gave the order for it to happen. One of the generals wrote up the plan. I believe Iran when they say anything that is saying don't nuke us. This is something y'all gotta understand. Presidents aren't gonna go too far against what the a president isn't gonna go to war unless the people is we're pushing for it. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't really want to go to war if you don't have the country behind you. It's important to have the country behind you when you go to war. It's important. So I believe that one of the things that Iran is doing is constantly saying, trying to speak directly to the people of America, saying, look, we don't want a war with y'all. We don't dislike y'all. We just don't like Trump. I think that's what's happening. So that's why they keep saying, we love Americans. We just hate your president. That's why they keep saying that. Because they want us to be like, don't bomb him, Trump. And you got these other people that's in Congress and everything that they like, well, my the people that vote me in office, those guys, they don't want war. So I'm against the war. How about that? So we got to do something else, Trump. They got like a whole half of the damn Congress and everybody saying that. Everybody in DC saying, look, we can't go. The people don't want it. This is not something we could do. The people don't want it. If you got something and they want it, they go on the war. That's not 100% correct. War doesn't happen overnight. War doesn't happen overnight. War, especially war between countries, is something that's a long time in the making. Sometimes decades in the making. War doesn't happen overnight. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so there's been a lot of sanctions that's also against Iran that basically America is pushing to keep into place. There's other countries around the world that want to give Iran a chance and remove some of these sanctions against them. Trump and the American government doesn't want that to happen. That's another issue. So that's a big issue, whether people understand that or not. There's a lot of trade that they want to not wait, not I'm not talking about trade. Also there's sanctions against trade also. You understand what I'm saying? Um we're not gonna use that type of language, Bates, but I appreciate your comment, but I'm not gonna let people see it. We're not using that type of language. Um All right, so all right, is there another topic y'all want to discuss? Just if anybody else got anything they want to discuss besides this. I'm asking for a good reason because there's a sanctions is how you get world wars. See, we're about to get into a deeper conversation about this, and I don't know if I'm equipped to talk about this to the next level. Like, I know stuff, but I don't know how equipped I am to take this conversation to the next level because wars take years, right? Okay, so there was a belief that if Hillary Clinton would have won the election, that we would go into war. That dude is 100% correct. He says the Middle East has been war by proxy for decades, like pawns for the superpowers. That's a whole fact. Um, I can't release the Wildcat interview. It's a long story. I can't really get into it right now because I'm having a different discussion. But I've actually spoken to Wildcat about it. You could talk to him about it on his channel, and that'll be the that'll get the information. I spoke on R. Kelly late in the end of the other video, but we could talk about R. Kelly right now. Um, okay, so hold on. Let me say something about this particular subject real quick. Um, remember when Hillary Clinton and they were saying Trump, one of the things Trump was saying that is if Hillary Clinton became president, that they were going to go to war because there were other countries that was going to immediately attack America. There were other countries that was going to immediately attack America. I'm one of those people that believe that. I'm one of those people that believe that if Hillary Clinton would have been elected as president, that there is a country or two that would have immediately attacked America, like in the first 6 months of her presidency. If not America proper, at least some of our islands somewhere or land somewhere else. I 100% believe that. I'm trying to make sure I give pertinent information on this topic without talking about other shit and drag us off into a different direction. Um, Something that a lot of people don't y'all forget. Remember she was the Secretary of Defense? Y'all remember that? Anybody remember when Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of Defense? Anyway, she was the Secretary of Defense, right? So that means that she has to deal with foreign policy, right? Beatz said absolutely she had everyone killed. Big Hat says that lady made a lot of enemies and did countries dirty. Okay, so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so I don't have to go no further. We got the point I was trying to make with that. So now I'm gonna bring another point real quick. Remember when Bill Clinton was in president was the president and he was in office? There were a lot of politicians, both Republican and Democrat, that did not like her because whenever they called up Bill to speak to Bill about something, they had to go through her. So Hillary Clinton had a lot of people who didn't really care for her that was politicians, and she also had even more people who didn't care for her that was run countries. So basically, the fact that we have Donald Trump as president is 100% the outcome of Hillary Clinton winning the Democratic primary, of the Democratic nomination. Trump had to be president because it couldn't be her. So for everybody that's getting mad at everything that Trump is doing, Trump had no choice but to be president. It couldn't be her. Y'all going wild about this stuff that's happening right now, and how y'all going crazy about the stuff that's going on now, and about how Trump might start a war, right? I'm making jokes about it too, and we talking about it. Don't get it confused. I'm one of them. But when you understand that if you really wanted war and you voted for Trump, you voted for the wrong person. There was going to be a war if Hillary was involved. Period. And I think often people just dislike Trump so much that they forget what our choices were. We did not have a better option. People don't understand how devastating, how imminent war could be, depending on who's running who's head of the hen house. Why you asking me? What particular symbolism are you speaking on that you want me to you want to ask me about, Jason B? No, if she would have been voted into the presidency, there was gonna be a war. There was more than one nation that openly said that. There was nations, there was countries that was openly saying that. I don't think we would have got to the point where that nuclear agreement would have even have been a thing. That's my point. I don't think you get what I'm saying, Gregory Horse. You don't get what I'm saying, Gregory Horse. I forget who it was, but there was a couple of countries that were openly saying that if Hillary Clinton won the presidency, that they were gonna go to war with us. Period. You know how often? Let me explain something. You know how often you have a somebody like the person who runs the Department of Defense and be like, go to the president and be like, yo, we got a line on this individual. We could take out this target. And the president might be like, nah, we're not going to do that. Now, Matt, and now, when that happens, that gets out around the world. Like, people find out. Yo, the whoever, whatever, was gonna, they was gonna come after you, but the president turned it down. They was gonna come after you, or they missed their shot, or the people know that these things happen. So you know how many people Hillary Clinton probably was gonna dealt, get them dealt with something, and then you know it didn't happen, and those people are still alive and still running their country. And they know that if she had her way, they would have been smoked already. Think about that. I'm not saying nobody is more honest than anybody else. I believe they all lie about different shit. I'm just saying that Hillary has acquired so many enemies. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, stop trolling people. You thinking that shit is funny. Stop trolling people. How are you gonna work in the industry if everybody know you just a troll? How you gonna work in the industry where people can't trust you because you go around spreading lies and rumors about other people? Like, how can you work? You won't be able to work in that industry. So y'all got to start thinking for yourself. Decide who you're gonna align yourself with. Like there's certain people like right now that like I don't really got no real. I'm not a real hateful person or nothing like that. But there's certain people that I don't care how much me and you are cool. If you come with certain people to come try to do something with me, I'm not doing it. And I don't care if it's a 100 can't lose situation because there's just certain people I'm just not gonna deal with. Period. Yeah, Hillary's nah. She 201. She lost the presidency. And then another thing that pisses me off, like I'm not trying to badmouth Hillary or nothing like that. I'm really not though. But another thing that kind of makes me feel a way about her is because when she lost the Democratic nomination to Obama, she was like upset and she was talking about how it was her turn. Hillary got Americans killed in Benghazi and laughed about what she did to Gaddafi and Libya. I don't think none of that is cool. We're not laughing about people getting killed. With that being said, I was laughing about something earlier, but it wasn't that the person got killed. I don't think that anybody gets killed is funny. Yeah, I don't even want that type of spirit on me. Be honest with you. Like when somebody say like a murderer or somebody got killed, I don't even want to laugh at that. I don't want that spirit on me. I don't want to laugh at the fact somebody died. Now, if they died in an extremely hilarious way, I might laugh. I'm probably gonna laugh, but I'm not laughing at the fact that they died. Hillary predicted 2 weeks before the exit of the fella that was killed in prison. He had a lot to say. Hillary was not right. Just look at the policies she tried to enforce. What up, Ron Durr? What up, Brad Hauser? Okay, so there's one thing that I'm definitely gonna say, right? Hold on. Diona Voss says what a lot of people don't get is they hate Trump for things going on, but a lot of the things we go through are from mostly bills Obama passed. Usually take 4 years for them to go into effect. Um. Okay, so what bills are you talking about specifically, Diona Voss? Because the things people complain about Trump aren't actually bills that I know about. They're usually complaining about his conduct. I don't know people that are complaining about bills that he's passing. So you got to tell me about what bills Obama passed that people are confusing with Trump. Because I don't know about any bills that anybody complained that Trump passed. That's not usually the argument that people have about Trump. They usually don't like Trump because they think of things like racism, whether he's racist or not, I don't know. But when they think of things like racism, they talk about the way that he conducts himself as a president. He doesn't look very presidential. I hear that. Immigration, okay, Trump passed immigration stuff, not Obama. Diona Voss is saying that we're mad at Trump over bills that Obama passed. So I'm asking Diona Voss, Donia, I don't know how to say that. I'm asking her which bills are she specifically talking about that we are upset that Trump passed because I don't even know about any bills Trump passed that we care about, except for the stuff that has to deal with immigration. Hillary Clinton absolutely called black youths super predators. That's a fact. Trump is a bigot, but so is most of them. I agree with you, Lovely Peace. Lovely Peace, were you here a while back? Nah, probably a different name. I agree with you, Lovely Peace. Trump's a bigot, but most of them are. So I need Diona Voss. No, Trump does wrong, but it's not all him. Yeah, but you didn't answer my first question. What bill were you talking about? You can't come in here and start talking about bills, and then you're not gonna talk about what he did that people are confusing him with Obama. Tell us. Like Obamacare, for example, ultimately hurt us. How did Obamacare hurt us? Are you just saying stuff? I don't know if they tried to kill Americans. How did Obamacare hurt us? Can you explain that, please? How did that hurt us by giving us affordable health care? How did that hurt us? I don't understand what you're talking about. You're just saying vagaries. You're just saying things very vaguely. Is that how you communicate? You gotta be hard to have a conversation with. You're just gonna say vagalities, shit that's just vague. Like, what the hell? What are we talking about over here? You just saying vague stuff. You're not saying anything. Put some meat and potatoes on that damn comment. Anyway, no, spend trillions of dollars on military rather than help the vets with housing. I think that's wrong. I think we should spend more money on the vets. There's money to be spent. If you could spend trillions of dollars on freaking whatever the hell, you could spend $2 billion on some damn add $2 billion to whatever the heck is going on with our vets. That's a fact. I know about look, Diana Voss. She says, "Oh, never mind. If you don't know about Obamacare, nothing to say more." No, it sounds like I know about Obamacare. It sounds like you don't know about Obamacare. You haven't explained anything. You're just saying vague comments, trying to sound intelligent. Shout out to you though. You know when somebody talking to you and they just say vague comments so you could fill in the blanks because they don't know what the blanks are? Yeah, Donia Voss, we see you. We see you. Go read all of her comments. Hold on. I want everybody to go read all of Donia comments, and anybody that thinks she should get hit with her bags, put some bags up. We gonna vote on this one. Go read her comments because she thinks she's smart. Saying vague things. Fuck out of here. Yeah, but which bills is she talking about? That's my point. She said people are upset at Trump because of bills that Obama signed into legislation. I'm saying, okay, but what bills are you talking about that people are upset at Trump for? Or are you just saying things? And she's literally just saying things. I treat people horribly by making them have to explain themselves and not just say random things and mislead other people. You are absolutely right, Donia Voss. How terrible of me to want a grown adult to know what they're talking about when they're speaking. Well, what kind of nerve do I have? Well, I have such nerve of me. The nerve of me wanting a grown adult to know what they're talking about. The nerve of me. Oh, man. The nerve of me to expect a grown adult to know what they're saying when they speak. Thank you, Lovely Peace. Lovely Peace said this is debate. She needs to come with facts. She don't get it. What up, Mel B. Easy? Do is just say you don't know. I don't know neither. Frost, you dragging it. No, I'm not. Every time that person makes a comment, I say something again. I'm not dragging it. I'm just not gonna let this person. We haven't kicked her, so she's still here. But you're not gonna come in here and have a halfway ass conversation. What the hell? Okay, there you go. That dude. Thank you. That dude. She must be talking about the agreement with Iran for disarmament. They got paid to stand down their nuclear program, which was actually a positive thing. Yeah, but he's not getting he's not getting blamed for that. That's not something that Trump is getting blamed for. Everything that happened with that agreement, everybody knows that that's. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna stand up here and let somebody blame something on somebody that they didn't do. While y'all thinking I'm dragging it, this individual is in here trying to blame something on Obama that he didn't do. Believe me, he's a president. He did a lot of shit that you could come in here and talk about and you be on point. You understand what I'm saying? For one, health insurance is at an all-time high. Health insurance is at an all-time high after, hold on, after Trump came into office and fucked with the plan that was already in place. And you want to blame that on Obama. Hold on. So Obama had a plan in place. Trump came into office, repealed as much of it as he could. Now that plan is more expensive, and you're blaming Obama. And y'all guys are saying I'm dragging it. You hear the conversation that this person is having with me, but just say that I'm dragging it. Hold on. Let's say this again. Hold on. But just say I'm dragging it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hold on. Thank you. Well, I'm trying to tell you, somebody is just if I really wanted to embarrass the individual, believe me, I could just talk politics and embarrass the individual. Yeah, they blame. She's blaming Obama for something that Trump did and saying that people are blaming Trump for that thing that Trump, like, he did it. What are you talking about? We don't want more choices. We just want a good choice. What does more choices? The heck does more choices got to do anything? We just want a nice, affordable choice. Why do we need more choices? I'm pretty sure, first of all, you're doing a really good job of embarrassing yourself. So I'm going to agree with you that I couldn't embarrass you on my best day because it seems like you are beating me to the punch every opportunity. So shout out to you. But once again, Obama had a good plan in place. He came in, he tweaked that plan. He tried to get as much of it repealed as possible. He wasn't successful in getting it completely repealed, but he got it changed. Now that it's changed, it's more expensive. Now you want to blame Obama for Obamacare now being more expensive when the only reason why it's more expensive because Trump came into office and changed it. How does that make sense? Please tell me. I'm not talking to you no more. Let's talk about something else. Because that don't make no sense. Okay, how did Obama make the Iran situation worse? I want to engage some of these people for a couple of more minutes. And she said, exactly. After what I just explained, they're trolls. You know what? Who thinks we should just kick the trolls? Shout out the big boy. Finally, I got a fucking admin in here with me. Shout out the big boy with the $10 drive. He says bag season. Get her out of here. Who thinks we should get her out of here? Who thinks we should just leave her? Who think we should just leave her? We just gonna leave her. I'm just gonna ignore her comments. Them shits is retarded. This shit is retarded. You hear what she's saying? Okay, $100 billion of their own money that he allowed for them to have? Why do you keep saying he gave them money? That was their own money. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. So everybody think we should. Whoever thinks I should give her bags, put some bags up. I'm gonna decide after I see how many people put bags up. Cause I don't know. I mean, leave her. I mean, she obviously, I don't know what the hell's wrong, but yeah, leave her, leave her. I'm saying leave her, but people want me to kick you, just so we can be clear. That don't make no sense. She agreed with that shit too. She's blaming Obama because hold on. So everybody that's new that don't know what we talking about, I don't even know her name. Dione Donia Voss. Hold on. Now you trying to insult me. That's why you about to get kicked. Donia Voss said it's Obama's fault that Obama made Obamacare, which was affordable and everybody liked it. Then Trump came in and tweaked Obamacare. Now Obamacare is expensive. So she said that it's all Obama's fault. I'm sorry. I didn't ask why there was different choices in insurance. Now you lying. You say one more lie, I'm kicking you. You lie on me one more time. One more time, I'm kicking you. Dead ass. I'm not even joking. Lie one more. Let's give her a second because she about to lie in a second. Lie one more time about something I said. One more time. I'm just going to kick you. Come on, get it out because you know you're going to do it. There you go. Lied. There you go. Peace. Can we get bags for her? She finally got her bags. I'm that guy. Shout out for the D. I don't know what that means. If you're from Detroit, you say shout out from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Yeah, can we get some bags for that one? That chick. What the hell? I was just a troll. That's it. I had fun. Did y'all have fun talking to that troll? I had fun talking to that troll. I had fun talking to that troll. That was very entertaining. I kicked her already. I hit her dead in the face with her back. She started lying on me. She started saying I said shit I ain't say. So she can't stay here. Yeah, once you start saying I'm saying shit I'm not saying, I'm kicking you. Because we're not doing that. If we face to face and you start saying I'm saying shit I'm not saying, I'm gonna turn around and walk away. That was their own money. Obama didn't fund anything. Obama allowed for them to have access to their own money. I know that you don't get that, JJ. I understand that you don't get that. But that was their own money. What the fucking that was their own money. Obama didn't give them 150 whatever billion dollars. That was money that was already theirs. It was being held for a certain amount of years for whatever the reason was. I don't know the politics of it. Obama signed off on allowing them to have their own money back. Yes, they didn't. He didn't pay them. What the hell? You said she got a major in politics. I don't know what the hell that lady had a major in. She had a major in pain in the Essex. Is that a thing? If each one was to teach one, who would be the tutor? Everyone, because everyone that would be teaching would also be being taught. What up, Gooch? Said that was their own money, which they did what they were supposed to do till Trump came back and killed the agreement. Yeah, Trump killed the agreement. All the people that are Trump fans keep forgetting that Trump killed that agreement. He walked out. I don't know who controls IMF. That's the Mission Impossible force for everybody that don't know. You know Mission Impossible the movie? That's IMF. This guy's funny. Shout out to Roach with the $10 drive. He said it was their own money. They won back in court. The interest was gaining so much they didn't want to hold the money anymore. Thank you, Roach. Thank you, Roach. Appreciate you. These people keep acting like Obama just went into his pocket and was like, yo, this is what Obama, where's my wallet at? Obama was like, Obama was standing in front of the Iranian dude and they was bitching and shit. Like, yo, where my money, Obama? He was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. They acting like that's what Obama did. He went in his wallet, like physically in his wallet, and took money out and gave it to him. No, that was their money. What the hell are y'all guys talking about? It's crazy, yo. Like that's really what y'all think happened? Obama was like, "Yo, hold on, man. Okay, let's just give him their money." And he walk in the crib, he come back with like a jar. You know when people have the large ass jars that they put coins in. Obama was shipping them shits from his crib to Iran. Like that's what y'all think was happening. That's what y'all think was going on. Obama was like writing them checks and shit. Okay, oh fuck it, man. Hold on. Give me my checkbook. Michelle, where my checkbook at? He was like, who I'm making this out to? Okay, hold on. Ah. What the hell are y'all talking about, man? What's going on? I don't know. People crazy, yo. Oh man. Oh man. Shout out to the Black Lords. What's up, Midnight Myers? Shout out to the Black Lords. It's a fact. Shout out to the Black Spades too. I'm telling you, that's what's happening though. It's crazy. Like they keep talking about Obama gave them the money. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Obama, you know what did he do? He went to the bank and got a loan. It was like, yo, he went to the bank and was like, yo, did you see there's these people? And he had to convince the bank to give him money. Obama had to give the bank to convince the bank to give him the money and shit. He's like, yo, you know what? I'm trying to tell you, we opened up this business, me and Michelle. We gonna sell cupcakes. We need $150 billion. Obama did it with a fake. Obama did it with a fake mustache and shit. I'm telling you, like, why do y'all keep saying Obama gave them the money? That shit is retarded to me. That don't make no sense, man. Oh man, that shit don't make no sense. Oh man. There you go. Can we get bags for John Martinez? Can we get bags? Everybody could drop some bags for Mr. John Martinez. I'm just making jokes about that shit at this point because I'm upset we kicked her because she was extremely entertaining. All right, later, stay high. She was extremely entertaining. I'm upset we had to kick her because she started saying I said shit I ain't say, so she had to go. Shout out to her. She was funny though. She was funny. Oh man. Narez, I don't know if I said that right. Comeback 2.0. For us respect that you're speaking on real life issues. I'm an immigrant and Trump's administration is basically don't want us in this country. Um all right, so see this is the problem. All right. I don't think Trump really cares if Mexicans is in the country. I don't think Trump cares if any immigrants is in the country. But you it's like okay, so it's like when somebody comes up to you, right, and they know that you don't like that person over there. So in order to try to convince you to go with them to go do some shit that you might not do, they talk bad about the person that they know you don't like to get you on their side. That's basically what Trump did. Trump knows that there's a big percentage of Americans that all you got to do is talk bad about Mexicans and they're gonna vote for you. Period. I'm gonna tell you something. I used to live in Tennessee for a while, and I was literally dating this white woman at this time. And from what I seen and experienced, she didn't have any problem at all with black people. So one day we was doing something, I forgot what it was, and the idea of Mexicans came up, and she lost her shit because apparently she doesn't have a problem with black people at all. Black people family. But when it comes to Mexicans, she just hated Mexicans. That was right at that point. I was like, I gotta stop having sex with this woman. That was about the point. That I was like, you know what? I gotta stop sticking my penis in that. That was about the time that I thought that. That's a whole fact. So, you know what? I'm done. So there's a large group of Americans that just don't like Mexicans for whatever the reason might be. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of it might do with the fact that sometimes when people see the worst part of our society or they acknowledge the worst parts of our existence, they have a negative image of us. You understand what I'm saying? Like when we have people that assume that I need to plug my computer in. Hold on. I done picked up like 4 wires already. Like yeah, I stopped hitting it. I came back to New York. I didn't stop hitting it that day though. Not that day. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But eventually we're not together no more. So oh man. So yeah, that's what happened with that. But shout out to her. Same woman got me fired from a job. I was working at this place, and I think she thought I was sleeping with the boss because the lady was the boss that ran the place, but I wasn't sleeping with the boss, and she ended up getting me fired from that job. So shout out to her. She wanted me to stay home. Apparently, she apparently she thinks like a whole bunch of women found me attractive, and I was gonna like sleep with. They were trying to sleep. I don't know what she thought. Anyway, I was in Hope funny, real funny about Mexicans there. I'm from Detroit. We don't really deal with immigration like that. It was crazy to me. In big cities and in rural America, in urban life and in suburban life or rural America, in urban life, we look at immigrants just totally different. We have a different Like I live in New York City. Like you don't even look. I don't even think about people being immigrants. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't even think about that. I don't know no other way to put it. Like that's not. I don't think about it. I'll see somebody and be like, that person's a Mexican, or I might see somebody and be like, that person's Russian, or I might see somebody and be like, well, that person's and you know they're from the Middle East. But I don't look at anybody and think, is that person a citizen? I don't even like that. I don't even think about that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, yeah, we got a lot of Arabs. That's a fact. So that's why when I go, like, when I was in Tennessee, and I just like the whole, and like after that happened, and I started like after that happened with her, and I started just like keeping my eyes open and paying attention. And then I just noticed, I was just like, yo, they really treating these Mexicans like they the plague. That was crazy. Same people that don't got no problem with blacks, love blacks, love blacks, love blacks. And then they see Mexicans and they just like treat them like they the plague. I was like, I can't stay here. It wasn't all of Tennessee. It was in a specific area. I'm not even gonna call the name of the area. Um, Shout out to Tennessee though. I was actually treated really nice when I was out there, personally, me. So shout out to that. Um, we was on something else and then we got on that particular topic. But yeah, so Trump is gonna get elected into all you gotta do is loves black. I get what you're saying. So the problem with that whole situation involving we was talking about how Trump got elected and whatever the case is, all he had to do was pick a group, pick something that people don't like, and then call them people to him, and that's what he did. There's a lot of people that don't like Mexicans. Trump called the Mexicans, the people that don't like Mexicans to him. Period. I think that people need to think a little bit. No, don't think like that. People need to think differently. But that's my opinion. What the hell do I know? That's another thing. People come in here and think that like they come in here and they start talking, and in their mind they're looking like they thinking that I'm just want to just say you're wrong about stuff, and I don't even operate that way. I don't even care. I want you to tell me something that makes sense that I might not have thought about. Frost don't neuralize me like Will in Men in Black 2 getting flash happy. I rewinded the love you did say what you booted that woman. I rewinded the live. You did say you what you booted that woman for. No. Did I say it or did I say it in the context that she said that I said it in? Trump got elected because Hillary got Bill and Bill messed with Epstein and Trump know it all. No, that's not why Trump got elected. Trump got elected because we couldn't let. I know. Did I say it in the context that the person said I said it in? I'm pretty sure that I didn't. The person took something I said and was trying to switch my words around, and that's why they had to go. The person took something that I said, switched my words around, and that's why they had to go. Now you're gonna try to hold up my whole entire life talking to me about it. So I'm gonna let you go, but I do appreciate you. Trump got elected because Hillary got Bill and getting forced in the BBN family. Da, da, da. Look, I'm gonna explain something, right? Yeah, can we get bags for Paul Denino? I'm gonna explain something. Pay very close attention when you talk to people, because this is what people like to do when they don't have no argument. you'll say something. They'll know what you meant. They'll let everything pass by, and then they'll bring up the thing that you said and represent it. You're not gonna do. We not doing that. You can do that, but we're not doing that. You're not gonna misrepresent what I say and then say that I'm saying something, and you know that's not what I said. Common sense is I personally witnessed a lot of people who were never racist ever become racist when Trump became president. No, that's not what you witnessed. What you witnessed was a lot of people be able to start saying what they felt, and they never thought that they could say it before because of the repercussions that they might have to fall to. That's what happened to you. Yep, Hillary won over Bernie because Hillary was supposed to actually be the president when Obama won. She was supposed to win the when Obama won for his first term. She was supposed to win, but Obama came and just knocked her out, and so they was trying to gift it to Hillary, and that's how come they had Hillary going against Trump in the first place. But Trump's a New Yorker, so he just ended up still winning. Hillary lives in New York now, but Hillary is not a New Yorker. And I think Hillary still would have won if Hillary didn't try to do the bathrooms with the men and women shared bathrooms. I think that hurt her so bad. I think that absolutely just destroyed her chances. I used to drive trucks for a living. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I used to drive trucks for a living, right? All up and down the eastern seaboard, all up and down the east coast. I used to drive trucks for a living. Now you talking about Hillary was talking about making it. Hillary, give me 1 second. Hillary was talking about making it so that bathrooms were gonna allow for people that had was going through sex change operations to help them. So they was gonna make unisex bathrooms that men and women can go inside of, right? They were gonna put them all over in Targets, Walmarts, gas stations, everywhere, right? See, this is the problem with that. You got people who are actual perverts. I've been in bathrooms where I go to the bathroom at the damn bus at the truck stop, and you got a dude just sitting in the bathroom butt naked washing up in the sink. Right now we have a situation where our little black girls, and I'm saying little black girls because it's little black girls more than anyone else right now being snatched up on the street. This is a real epidemic. This is not fake. We had the situation that happened on the train over here in the Bronx, and we also had the situation where the girl was faking and acting like she got kidnapped and she really didn't. But that's a real epidemic. It's a real thing going on where our black young girls is turning up missing. This is a real thing. The irony of all of this is the people that didn't vote for her because of that bill or that turned them off from her wasn't even black people. It was the white people in the Bible Belt. You're trying to tell me that you're going to make us have to go to the bathroom now with men because the men don't want to go into the female's bathroom because they don't, the men's bathroom because they don't want to be seen as men. They want to be seen as a female. And you're going to change the actual law to make that a thing. That hurt her. Yeah. What up, Mike Jones? That's Mike Jones right there. That's the Mike Jones that makes my beats. That's Mike Jones right there. He's the sound. He does the soundtrack for BBN. Shout out to Mike Jones. So that's what you have to understand. Yo, Mike Jones, I should be down there on the 25th. I got a thing happening. I might be down there on the 25th. So that's what you gotta really pay attention to. You understand what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. They tried it when Obama was in office in another state and it backfired. The whole unisex bathroom thing. Hey, little girl went in to use the bathroom with her mother and the man who identified. See, I'm trying to tell you. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. You got real creeps out here. And you trying to tell me you're trying to make unisex bathrooms? What kind of shit is that? Also, see, this is the problem. This is the number one problem. When you go into certain office, there's a lot of office buildings that have like you might work for a company, and that company that you work for has a bathroom, and that bathroom is a unisex bathroom. So they're trying to put that shit out into regular, but you can't do that. We need a men's bathroom. We need a women's bathroom. Unisex bathrooms should not be an idea in public. That's a fact, and that was Hillary's idea. That was what they were pushing, and they was pushing it strong too. And they was trying to push it. She was trying to get all that feminine energy. She was trying to get the feminine energy. She had the LGBTQ community on her side. She had the women's right activists on her side. I believe she had like the black women's activists on her side also. She had a lot of activists on her side. But there's just a point where, you know, Bernie Sanders should have beat her in that got that nomination. Bernie Sanders get that nomination. Uh Trump isn't the president right now. That's a fact. That's a fact. Trump would have, of course, imagine Trump debating Bernie Sanders. The old people would have voted for Bernie because Trump would have been embarrassing Bernie, calling Bernie old and everything else, and the old people would have been like, they would have, what, why you, like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be disrespect to them. Bernie already was for all college students. Bernie talking about getting rid of freaking all student loans, so we don't owe no more student loans and shit like that. Who's like, how, I don't even understand how we didn't vote Bernie in the office in the first place. I don't even understand how Hillary beat him. All that shit was fake. I don't care what nobody say. You can say whatever you can say. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. That whole Bernie Sanders losing to Hillary Clinton, to me, that whole shit was fake. That shit fake. That ain't really happened. They cheated. That's where they cheated. Lazy Eyeball said, facts, Frost, gay people may use that to their advantage to go in the bathroom. No, I don't think gay people are going into the bathroom to spy on anybody. The hell is wrong with you? I think perverts will be doing it, whether they're straight or gay, but I don't think no gay people are going to be doing it. I think perverts will. The rest of us is going to be going to the bathroom to do what we're supposed to be doing, going to the bathroom. We're not doing that, lazy eyeballs. If you coming in here and you think you're gonna be talking bad and disrespecting people because of their sexual preference, we don't do that in here. Yeah, but I don't think they would have been able to make unisex bathrooms like that in the public area, Cannon Cage. And then in addition to that, if you have the bathroom like that, that means that somebody could be in there, snatch up some your little girl, go into the bathroom, drag her into that nice cemented in stall, do whatever to her. So what are you talking about? It's the problem still exists. The problem still exists. It's just now You have the whole thing cemented up. If that's what you was talking about, so nobody can't. The problem still exists. Um, one of the things that creates perverts is the idea of a pervert. All right, so okay, so the idea creates the pervert more than the person actually being perverted. I'm gonna explain. Let's say I go up to a female and I ask a female for her name, but she don't think I'm attractive, so therefore she's like, ew. And then I'm like, yeah, but what up? You know what I'm saying? I think you look attractive. I'm not gonna say it like that, but the point is I say something like that, and then she goes off on me and says, oh, look at this guy, he's following me, he's a pervert. Do you understand what I'm saying? The expectation creates the pervert. Now, when I say pervert, I'm making sure that we make a distinction on this, because just like that lady earlier that tried to say that I said something, I said the thing verbatim, but you can't take what I'm saying and say that and change the meaning of what I'm saying around. We're not doing that. So that's why I'm explaining this. So you take a person like, if I think somebody is a pervert, it's a guy's working around slinging his Johnson around in the middle of the street. Yeah, that guy's a pervert. He's just butt naked walking around like this. Like that guy's a straight pervert. You got a guy that he's trying to peek in the woman's stall. He's a pervert. You got a guy, a woman sitting, and he's trying to look up her dress. He's a pervert. That's what I would consider a pervert to be. You feel me? So now, if you got a village where everybody walks around naked, what do you consider a pervert in that situation? If the guy's walking around going like this, nobody's gonna pay no attention to him because everybody's naked. If the guy's walking around trying to look at a female's vagina, all their vaginas are wide open. How is he a pervert? You understand what I'm saying? So the idea of the pervert has to be able to exist for you to be able to decide who's a pervert and not. If everybody's naked, how do you decide who's a pervert? Does that make sense? Yeah, I think Trump's makeup, whoever puts Trump's makeup on, they don't like him. You know what? They might be trying to put it on right, but Trump knows everything. So he's like, no, no, no. I need you to put more of that stuff right here. I need this part right here to look totally whiter than the rest of my body. And orange, more orange. I want to go out there and look like I'm a New York Knicks mascot. Yeah, but those weren't the bathrooms that they're talking about, Ken and Cage. Those aren't the bathrooms that they're talking about. Those aren't the bathrooms that they're talking about. These have to be kids talking to me, right? They have to be. I think that if you was on a nudity beach in Florida and you was walking around going like this, jump up, then that would be a perverted thing, because in the normal society of America, we don't walk around naked. We have a beach for people who want to walk around naked and be nude. So therefore, a person can go to that beach and do something perverted. But if you lived in a village where every single person was always naked, how can you decide what is perverted or not? I might call it a rap. Even the people in here that's trying to just, they no, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Thank you, Sule. That makes sense, right? You could tell that homeboy ain't even listening to what I'm saying. I think he's just trying to ask questions to try to get me caught up in something. What up, China Mac? Jack, you might have to smack him up. Hey, this shit don't make no sense. You see this, right? I think I've explained more than enough about that particular topic. He bored. He got to be bored. You understand what I'm saying? I think I've explained that. I think I've explained that more than well enough. I think I was that reply was extremely transparent. I think I've explained it enough. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. I don't think I can explain it anymore. All I could do is reiterate what I've already spoken. Um, y'all want to talk about R. Kelly? Adam and Eve is not a perfect example because they bit the apple to be able to get knowledge of what a pervert was. My thing is, can perversion exist if it doesn't if it's not something that's thought about? You understand what I'm saying? Like if the concept has to exist before somebody could be a pervert. That's my point. The concept has to exist. Which issue you talking about, Mickey NYC? That's my point. Stay high. You have to have the knowledge that it exists, and then after having the knowledge that it exists, what's perverted is different between different individuals. You understand what I'm saying? So it's on the individual. Like perfect example, this whole R. Kelly situation, right? R. Kelly thinks it's okay to piss on people. I think pissing on people is perverted unless they got a jellyfish sting. If you got a jellyfish sting, piss on them. I don't know if that really works, but that's allegedly allegedly how you get rid of a jelly. If somebody gets stung by a jellyfish, you got to piss on them. It stops the burning or whatever the case is. But I think pissing on somebody is perverted. R. Kelly thinks pissing on people's, it's just another Tuesday. So that whole concept and that whole idea. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Sooner or later, one of those girls is gonna turn and start helping the government. Is gonna start helping the case against R. Kelly. And once that happens, you look for more people to probably get arrested. One of those girls is gonna turn eventually because the money is gonna run out, and those girls don't know how to take care of themselves. Name me one thing that those girls could do. Those girls don't know how to take care of themselves. 5 dead as gang violence rocks Mississippi prisons. Yeah, I told y'all. Shouldn't be pissing on people. What in the hell? And not everything that comes out of our body is waste because I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? She came out of me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Shout out to my daughter. I was talking with her before I was talking to her today for like a couple of hours. Shit, shout out to her. I ain't talked to her in a while. I gotta call her more often. I'll be calling her and talking to her, but I like when we talk. I wish she wasn't so open with me. Real quick. So my daughter's like real open with me. I think it seems like she just tells me we talk about whatever. Like we could talk about like really like whatever. She talk about like whatever with me, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be sitting there and she be talking to me, and I'll be like, God dang it, I wish she wouldn't tell me everything. But I'll be like, but I'm happy she tells me everything. But I'll be like, oh man, I wish she would just so I'm that parent. I'm that parent. I'm the parent that the child feels like they could discuss everything with me. Okay, let's go. What they lie on Gail King about? Yeah, it's good, but when they start talking about certain things and you're like, This is really not something I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want to know the next thing. But it's dope. It is dope though. Because I know a lot of people that their kids don't talk to them like that. I know a lot of people that their kids don't share their life with. Like they don't share their life with them. So shout out to my daughter. I'm that parent. The one that actually listens most of the time. And I give pretty decent advice too, so shout out to that. But I mostly just try to listen. That's it. She said we lied for him about her telling him she was legal. Yeah. Shout out to what's up, Yaru Brown. Hey, did you become a member yet? Become a member already. Shout out for the $10 drive. Appreciate you. Number one fan. Okay. Become a member already. For everybody that don't know what I'm talking about, real quick, I guess I'll go over this real quick. Shout out for the $10 drive. For everybody that don't know what
Scar Music, recording for BBN, Jack Frost. You gotta see this. So, all the graffiti that was previously, tagged all over these walls that I showed in the previous video have been repainted by the city. So that
real quick. I didn't know what was happening. Hold on. All right, real quick. Anybody that we have a button right here. See this button right here? It's called the join button. You hit the join button, you can become a BBN member at $1.99 a month, a bag swinger at $9.99 a month, or you could carry bags with bricks in them for $49.99 a month. So if you want to become a member of the channel, that's a good way to help support the channel. You could go rock over there with us. And just so I can give you a little bit of understanding about this right here, as you can see, we have 3 different levels currently. We got people bricks with bags. We're trying to get up to 100 bag swingers by the end of the month. We at 27. We're trying to get up to 100 bag swingers by the end of the month. So re-up, upgrade to that bag swinger status. Anyway, yeah, but we all know that them girls lied already. What are you talking about? Who in their right mind thought them girls was telling it? There ain't nobody in their right mind thought them girls was telling the damn truth. Shout out to Big Boy with the dollar drive, the 99-cent drive, with the 10-cup drive. We're gonna call that the 10-cup drive. That's the 10-cup drive. That we could hear the change clanking. Clank clank. Appreciate Big Boy. Appreciate Big Boy with the $10 drive. We hear the clanking in the fucking the tin cup I'm carrying. This nigga, this dude, this dude money in. Shout out to Big Boy. The story was we knew, but we was trying to see who was gonna crack first. Wait, what are you talking about, Shy Murder? The story was we knew. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Shout out to Big Boy with the $2.99 donation. He's tired of making that glass clink. Then he gave a $1.99 and the $2.99 after I made jokes about him throwing change in my tin cup. The tin cup donation. Shout out to Big Boy. Big Boy with a $3.99 donation now. Because I've been making fun of his tin cup donation. Shout out to Big Boy. Funny guy. That is the funniest shit. Fucking 10 cup donation, man. What the fuck, yo? This nigga throwing nickels at me. Oh, man, yo. I thought he was cool, homie. Oh, man. Big boy with the $5 drive. Shout out to Big boy with the $5 drive. Oh, man. No, you cannot ask a question. I don't give a F because I'm kicking you already. I'm just kicking you. You know what? I'm just going to kick you. There you go. Can we get bags for I don't give a F? Can we get bags? Can we get bags for I don't give a F? And everybody that's a member, can y'all put up the bag season emojis? Yeah, I don't got time for that. They was coming in here to say, I ain't got time for that. Stop having time for BS, man, unless it's entertaining. I don't know what they was about to say, but I'm pretty sure they was about to say something totally off the rails. Let's just kick them. Don't even give them a chance. Shout out to y'all. Whatever you was about to say was about to be absolutely, totally off the rails, and I didn't want to have any parts of it. So be angry if you want. I didn't want any parts of it. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Wait, at least make what funny? At least make what funny. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Somebody, whenever anybody comes into your chat and say, "Can I ask you a question?" They're about to say some bullshit. I'm telling you right now. I think maybe one time ever has anybody ever came in this chat and be like, "Yo, can I ask you a question?" And it'd be a serious question. It's usually bullshit. No, I don't want to deal with that. Nah, you can't ask me nothing. Matter of fact, not only can you not ask me nothing, but I'm about to hit you in the face with all these bags. You about to get up out of here. We're not doing that. Oh, I see what you did there, Mr. Big Boy. Big Boy donated 99 cents. Then he donated 1.99. Then he donated 2.99. Then he donated 3.99. Shout out to Big Boy. Who also previously donated to the $10 drive, just so we could be clear. Shout out to Big Boy. Yeah, we're not doing that. They don't really want to ask me anything. If they really wanted to ask me something, they would have just came in. First of all, the name was IDAF. That was the name. You know that, right? The name was IDAF. I don't IDGAF. That was the name. What is you and somebody named IDGAF come in and say, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" What the hell you think the question is gonna be? Gonna be some bullshit. Not doing that. You can ask a question. You know, you can ask your question to Tone. Dow Tone. Anybody remember them stupid ass jokes? You'd be like, yo, somebody want to talk to you. Who? Tone. Tone who? Bong. Anybody remember them shits? Anyway, yeah, I'm showing my age. I don't care. I'm cool and shit. Fuck wrong with you? Cool and shit. Like I've always been cool. Like I've always been cool. Oh, he used to say your boy used to say go to the closet and hang this up for me. Yeah, I know I'm showing my age. I don't care. I'm cool. like in real life. Okay? Shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drive. I don't care. Like, I'm really cool. Like, you ever hung out with me? Oh, some of y'all hang out with me every day. Some of y'all literally hang out with me every day. Because what are we doing right now? So my apologies. Some of the rest of y'all don't know. I'm gonna co-sign that. Stay high. Stay high. I'm all the way co-signing that. Oh, this is your first live? I'm all the way co-signing that. Stay high. All the way. We shooting the shit. All the way co-signing that. That's a whole fact. Yeah, but one of them is gonna turn on R. Kelly sooner or later because the money gonna run out. What they gonna do? Take a long walk off a short period. What do you think I'm doing when I'm hitting people with their bags? Shout out to Home Team Network Live Sports Media, Sports Music, and your name too damn long. $5 drive. He said, had a great day today, BBN. Thanks, you guys, for all the birthday wishes. Once again, happy birthday, my brother. Definitely had a great date. That's dope, Jack. And stay tuned for the new studio pics. Send them. You already know. Buy some BBN pillows and merch and stuff like that to go in. We got pictures and paintings and leggings. I don't know. I don't want you to personally wear the leggings, but you could buy them. You could definitely buy the leggings. I believe that's what the fight was about. Stay high. Dude, sooner or later that money is gone. What are they gonna do when that money is gone? They don't have no real skills. All their skills has to deal with whatever R. Kelly wanted them to know to make him happy. So either them girls is gonna individually have to go find themselves somebody to get themselves attached to that's gonna take care of them. Whatever skills do they have? Whatever skills do they have? Well, I mean, I got a Cash App. Somebody put the Cash App up. The Cash App is right there on the screen. I am the real Jack. Can y'all see that? Because people keep asking me what the Cash App is. I'm curious if people can even see that. Here's one you can use for your channel. When you hit the phone with their bags, go kick rocks with open toe. Okay, one Cannon Cage. I get it. You older than one of the things my brother loves to say is you old as mummy dust. I get it. Okay. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You still guard your house with a gun that you gotta pack powder into. Hold on. Cannon Cage still guards his house with a gun that he got to pour the fucking beads in with the gunpowder. You gotta stuff the shit like this. The people, the intruders is like in the house and shit, and he's packing the damn gun. Shout out to Candy Cage, man. That's what he doing. He packing a gun and shit. The intruders in the crib. Yeah, she gonna mess herself up unless they give her immunity. But that they might do that. They might give her immunity, and she gonna tell on every other person, and then probably sue R. Kelly for some money. Shout out to Candy Cage. He showed us all his. He's like, yo, look, man. Back in the day. Oh man. Yeah, like that whole situation is F. Like not for nothing. Yeah, I wear do rag and shit. Why you think that line be there? I be doing that shit too tight. Shit, I wear do rag and shit. This shit's crazy. What up, D's? What up, DZ? Did Mike ever get you off that roof? They ever bring that ladder? Cause you was hanging on that roof and shit. I hope somebody gets these people, help get them people that helped R. Kelly molest these girls off the street. I'm not one to be wishing jail on people. But you can't be out here helping people molest and have sex with little girls and be able to get off because you wasn't the one that was actually sticking it to them. But you was helping this grown ass man have relations with young women. I think young girls. I think all of them need to be held responsible. I think everybody needs to get their fucking bags. That's just me. I get it. You got people that's gonna be like, yo, but that's snitching. These people is out here having sex with little girls. They gotta go. They better hope she don't end up dead. If she really gonna start telling on people, they might not find her. Yeah, Cannon, you good? They might not find her, so she better hope. My brother say that. He be saying people older than Mummy does. Yeah, human trafficking is real. That's a whole fact. What up, T-Mac? Human trafficking is real. That's a whole fact. Don't let people tell you different. I don't think there's no such thing as snitching when it comes to child safety either. Stay high. That's a whole fact. Yes, he had people recruiting the girls for him. That's a fact. The female that molested her 6-year-old niece for R. Kelly on video needs to be thrown in jail, right? That's a fact. What does it matter how pretty anyone is? We don't want any. I'm gonna erase this common sense, right? Because I'm just gonna assume that I don't know that you don't mean what I think you mean. You're saying that the girl might get off because she's pretty. Well, I can't argue that. They had the female, the lady that molested the kid in school down in Florida, and the judge literally said, "You're too pretty to send to jail." So, all right, clean that up. I don't know nothing about the 6-year-old that they're talking about now, but also let's be careful about what we talk about. Certain subjects I don't like to linger on too much because I don't want to get hit by YouTube. So I don't want certain conversations to linger on too much, even though I'm gonna be upset if R. Kelly is the only one that ends up going to jail. I don't know no other way to put that. I don't know how nobody feels about that. But personally, I'm gonna be upset if R. Kelly is the only one that goes to jail. I think there's a lot of people that need to be going to jail with him. Just my opinion. Anyway, we gonna call it a night. We had 2 hours in. Scar says, shake my head. What kind of world has we come to? Has it always been this way? And the internet makes it easier for us to be aware of what's going on. Bingo. Bingo. Bingo the Scarred Music. That was a great comment. They need to start letting us pin comments, man. Seriously. Um, that was a great comment. And also Bingo the T-Mac DC parents. Yeah, a lot of those parents need to be locked up. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody tell you different. The Fred brought Rico on them, so others are coming. You know they don't bust that word lightly. That's a fact. They're gonna get more people wrapped up in that. Don't get it confused. They're gonna get more people, but they better. They better. Because if they trying to say that the problem was as big as it was, if they trying to say that the problem is as big as it was, and the only people that y'all arresting is R. Kelly, that's not gonna work. I'm guessing that this is, I don't want to say your real name. Who was the individual that just said they was gonna send some cash at? Was that Stay High? I forgot who said they Stay High. Shout out to Stay High for the $2 drive. Appreciate you, my brother. We always trying to build over here. That's a fact. Big Boy said, yeah, the internet is a double-edged sword, talking to Scarred Music. Information is quick as hell, but then the people doing it wrong end up with more resources to do more dirt. That's a fact. Don't let nobody tell you different. Well, all of that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. This is we're going to call it a wrap tonight. Come back for Morning Coffee in the morning. Do you hear about the Judge and Jesse S case? Google info. I'll look into that Jesse Smollett thing right now. He's putting his money under the girl's name to avoid paying taxes. Okay. Maybe that's why they feel so comfortable. Because they're where the money is. But then if he tells the government where the money is at, they lose the money. So what are you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, there was a child trafficking situation. There was actually one little girl that he was selling allegedly. There was one little girl that he was flying to different states and selling her to people, to men or whoever. So yeah, it was one of the little girls that he was sleeping with that he was also selling out to other people. So we could assume that there's more than one. Joycelyn Savage, Kanan Cage says Joycelyn Savage will be the first one to flip. Mark my words, she looks like a woman that is used to being well kept. Yep. Also, I was just about to say something. I forgot what it was. But they are investigating him for child trafficking, sex trafficking, just in general. So he's kind of effed up. R. Kelly is really effed up. He's made a lot of bad decisions, and he's gonna have to pay for them. She made a lot of bad decisions, and she's gonna have to pay. Period. I don't know which one of the I don't know which one of the girls is got money, is holding his money, but I would assume one of them might be. But yeah, this is a bad situation for R. Kelly. There's no win for this. R. Kelly will not ever breathe another free breath of air. I don't think. But he's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison. Anyway, with that being said, look, I love y'all. I want everybody to enjoy your night today. When you get off, make sure that you come back for Morning Coffee in the morning. If you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. Give people their flowers while they still here. We don't know what tomorrow might bring. So if you got anybody awake in your household tonight, give them a hug. Let them know you love them. they might need that and you might not know. You know what? You might need to express love and give love. And you might not know. So let's go do that. Also, when we wake up in the morning, remember the first thing we want to do is drink some water. We want to clean out those kidneys. We want to get a little bit healthier day by day. So we want to do a couple of things every single day and add to our regimen in order to be able to get a little bit more healthier, get a little bit more of vitality in us, shake things up a little. With that being said, that's all I got for tonight. I love y'all. I really do appreciate everyone. Let's give a shout out to everybody who donated this live. Shout out to Triple A for becoming a bag swinger. We looking for more people to become bag swingers. They just flagged us a second ago. We got flagged a second ago, so a lot of y'all probably got kicked out and then came back. So we got flagged a second ago. Shout out to James. Shout out to James S with the $5 drive. Shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $10 drive. Shout out to Big Boy with the $10 drive. Shout out to Roach with the $10 drive. Shout out to Yaro Brown with the $10 drive. Shout out to Big Boy with the 10 cup drive. That's 99 cents. Shout out to Big Boy $1.99. Shout out to Big Boy $2.99. Shout out to Big Boy $3.99. Shout out to Big Boy $5 drive. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drive. And shout out to Home Team Network Live with the $5 drive at the end. On the Cash App side, shout out to Stay High with the $2 drive. Definitely appreciate you. And shout out to the sponsor of our video tonight, which was Home Team Network, with the Cash App donation that he dropped earlier this morning. Definitely appreciate y'all. If y'all want to be in line to sponsor actual shows on the BBN, you have to donate $20 at one point. It has to be a $20 total donation in order to put you in the running to be a sponsor on a live video. If you want to be sponsor on a video that is not a live video and it's just a regular video that we put up, you have to be in the run. It has to be $10 and more a clip, just so everybody can know exactly how we do that over here. Once again tonight we spoke about how Iran shoots down a plane, what we thought about that. Then at the end we talked about R. Kelly. Show up in the morning. We haven't decided exactly what we're going to be running in the morning. And before we go, I want to say thank you and appreciation to everybody who is a BBN member. So all BBN members, definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all help keep the channel going. Shout out to the BBN gang. That's the first level that you could go to. Shout out to the bag swingers. We're trying to get the bag swingers up to 100 by the end of by February. And shout out to Bags with Bricks. We definitely appreciate everybody who is a part of the team. Come on, be a part of the first 100. Sign up, be one of the BBN originals. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate y'all. And I want y'all to know that I really do thank everything that y'all do for this channel and all support that is given this way. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.